Hello! So I know I said in my last video, you probably don't remember because it's not actually important what I said in my last video, but I said in my last video that I would from now on until Ocean's 8 comes out wear like outfits that like characters, specifically Cate Blanchett, would wear in the movie here. But it's the same day as the last video that I showed, so I'm still wearing like the striped top, but I like hold true that like she could totally wear this, or Sandra Bullock, or anyone, you know? Yeah. It's my second but actually first true unboxing video, and it's my Shakespeare and Company year of reading unboxing video. Woo. Okay, so like you saw a stop motion bit, so you actually already know what is in this box. I don't know what's in this box because I thought I would do like a true unveiling. So I got this at the end of April. I'm gonna open this baby because I'm very excited. Their boxes are always really beautiful, and and they always have quotes, and this one says, "She is too fond of books and it has turned her brain. Louisa M. Alcott." I'm like, yep, that's me. Okay, are we ready? Am I ready? I'm like very excited. This, ooh, I saw something. Okay, so this is the first package. There's a little blue thing behind, and it's "The Power of Thought is the Magic of the Mind," Lord Byron. I haven't gotten this wrapping, so that's cool. And then there's another one, and there's a drawing. Someone drew me something, that's nice. So there's this drawing, and then there's a quote. The quote says, "The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new." Socrates. If I'm remembering correctly, you get like pieces of stuff paper that like was like left in the shop, so like someone drew this and someone wrote a quote on this, and it's nice. I like it. Okay, so we're opening the first big one. So the first book is Packing My Library by Alberto Manuel. It sounds like a book for me. A book about books is a book for me. And it also comes with a piece, it's a sonnet by William Shakespeare that someone typed up. And it says their name, by Sarah Moore. Thanks, Sarah Moore. There's also bookmarked with one that I haven't seen yet, so that's nice. They have a lot of different bookmarks, and they'll send one in each book, which is quite nice. So they all come with like these little nice brown slips with like a stamp and everything, and like a little blurb of why this book was picked. So it says, "It's fitting that such a beautiful volume, both in design and content, has its subject that of reading and collecting books." I mean, this is right up my alley. Manuel constructs around the heartbreak of deconstructing his library of 35,000 books in a converted barn in France. That's life. A lyrical, passionate love poem in prose to all the books he's known. Effortlessly, he explores the reading experience and passionately argues for the importance of real books and of literacy and libraries in a world that seems to be doing its best to cheapen or commercialize all intellectual activity. This sounds really good. I'm very excited. Can you tell? Ooh. Okay, so the next book is Trick by Domenico Starnon. Trick is a 3-day-old domestic, I don't know what that means, it's another language, set in Naples. We're just gonna like jump over that word. Set in Naples, centered around a 4-year-old child and his grandfather, Daniel. Its deceptively simple plot kept me on tenterhooks, waving between menacing comedy and potential tragedy. I especially reveled in the unfiltered, merciless, witty dialogue and the contrast it draws between old age and the boldness of youth. The familiar bickering blends with metafictional pondering as Daniel doubts his abilities to keep on producing illustrations. As the plot progresses, the relationship becomes increasingly tense, leading Daniel to conclude, "I don't know if I'm scared for the child or scared of the child." Sounds interesting. Is it a play? No. It looks playish. Looks playish. It sounds playish. And another poem by Hart Crane. Old Song by Hart Crane. I don't know it, but I'll read it later. And another bookmark of George Whitman, and I'm assuming his daughter Sylvia Beach, who now runs a shop. Is it Sylvia? No, Sylvia Whitman. Is it Sylvia Beach? Sylvia Beach is the original owner of Shakespeare and Company, which was started out as London Library, and that published Ulysses, but it's not at the like same location as this Shakespeare and Company. it was somewhere else. But he named it after that as like an ode to that. And he also named his daughter Sylvia after her as well. Just some fun facts. So the next book is Wade in the Water, Tracy K. Smith. Is it poetry? It's poetry. Wade in the Water, the new collection from U.S. Poet Laureate Tracy K. Smith, and it is bold, innovative, and beautifully crafted. She weaves together her own narratives with letters and statements of African Americans enlisted in the Civil War and their families, correspondence between slaveholding families in Liberty County, Georgia, and contemporary newspaper articles to create a chorus of voices retelling erased and silenced history. War, home, violence, slavery, nature, motherhood, men, women, love. Smith explores all these subjects in lyrical, unflinching, and incredibly moving poetry. I am very excited for this. This sounds good. Another new bookmark. I'm like super happy, and one that features a dog. Another type poem by Walt Whitman, O Me, O Life. Last book is Left Bank. This is gonna be good. By Agnes Poirier. I devoured this remarkable portrait of Paris during the 40s, weaving together the fascinating lives and opinions of characters such as Beckett, Picasso, Camus, Flanner. The book explores the complexities of the occupation and includes anecdotes like how masterpieces from the Louvre were smuggled out. With the end of the war, there was an orgy of fraternity and no one could be indifferent. Everything was political. This is an enthralling read. It has left me with a new appreciation of what Paris stands for and how close it became to destruction. Wow. I assure you, I can read, and this channel is not just like a charade. Another bookmark featuring the dog. Ooh, it's signed. It's also signed because at least one copy, or one copy from everything, is signed, which is nice. It's a nice touch. And this poem is by Robert Merrick. Don't know who that is, but I will read it later. So I'm really quite pleased with the collection of books. They sound good. I haven't heard of any of them, but that's okay. They sound like something that would interest me. The last package is this because you always get books along with like some other kind of goodie. So this is the other goodie, and it's a quote by Groucho Marx, who I do like the Marx Brothers, as you can see right over there. All four of them. There's actually 5, but like there's 4 of there. The quote says, outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. Maybe it's a notebook. Ooh, this looks quite nice. With illustrations of about a bunch of like literary people. That's quite nice. And that concludes what I got in this second installment of Shakespeare and Company's A Year Reading subscription box. I'm quite pleased. And that is it. And enjoy your day. And if you've read any of these books, maybe let me know without any spoilers. Again, with the talking. I can talk and read. Don't you worry. You're probably not worried. Okay, goodbye.